Hello, everyone. Welcome to Strider's Recaps. And this week's recap is from Week 1's Monday night game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. And the final score of that game was 27-24 Minnesota. Now, I feel the game was totally winnable. Don't get me wrong, but there were definitely some mistakes made in that game, like the offense, the defense needing to be relied on after the third quarter. Carlos Santos missing a field goal. Caleb Williams and the offense were working, but didn't show up for most of the game, which is why, from start to finish, I've said it before. You need offense, defense, and special teams. Everyone's got to be on the same page. Am I disappointed? We had a huge lead and we blew it. Yes. Do I think it's the end of the season for us? No, absolutely not. Because it's only week 1. But you gotta have if you're gonna go for a big lead on a division rival. I personally am not a huge fan of settling with one lead teaser thing. I feel like if we're gonna take huge leads in the NFL and they're not safe, we should be scoring 20 plus points halfway through the third and keep adding and not let only 17 or less by the end of the third. Because if you don't score or more than 20 by the end of the first half, and it's not because of a defensive effort, then you're going to have a hard time catching up. But there is time to improve for the next game, because the next game we're facing another NFC North opponent in Detroit. And Caleb Williams. Don't be afraid to take long shots, okay? You got DJ Moore, you got Tyler Scott, you got Zacchaeus, you got Komet, you got Loveland. Don't be afraid to make a play. If you're gonna throw it deep, just make sure you're not throwing into a 3-and-1 cornerback trap, man. Because I want to see you take the next big step, and you can't hide behind excuses anymore. And I'm not saying you're having excuses either, because you have a coaching change. Because this Ben Johnson fella, sure, he blew a lead, but he's definitely not Matt Eberflus, because that guy started off hot and then just let his burgers burn on the grill, and that's what got him fired. While Ben Johnson, I don't see that. So as long as we can get both the offense, the defense, and the special teams to play for a full 60 minutes going forward, we're going to do great things. Final score of the game 27-24. And JJ McCarthy got lucky and won against us. But next time, you won't be so lucky, McCarthy. Only time will tell. This is Southside Strider. Thanks for watching, and until next week, bear down, Bears, bear down.